South Korea's economy grew slightly in the second quarter at 0.6%, largely with exports dropping relatively less than imports, while consumer spending returns to contraction. Our Lee Soo-jin explains.
South Korea's economy has grown for the second consecutive quarter. Data from the Bank of Korea released on Tuesday shows that the country's gross domestic product adjusted for inflation rose 0.6% on quarter during the April to June period of this year. The nation narrowly avoided falling into recession, typically defined as 2 consecutive quarters of economic contraction, in the first quarter by achieving a growth rate of 0.3%. This is the second straight quarter that the country has seen economic growth. The central bank attributed the on-quarter growth to the rise in net exports. Net exports rose in the second quarter as total imports fell more sharply compared to total exports. Imports dropped 4.2% compared to exports falling 1.8%.
The growth was led by the increase in net exports from the larger decline in imports. Imports fell sharply, mostly due to decreased imports of natural gas and oil.
Private consumption, however, fell 0.1% compared to the previous quarter, mainly due to the decrease in spending on food and accommodation. Government expenditure dropped nearly 2% on the back of decreased spending on Social Security benefits. Investment in construction and facilities also each tumbled 0.3% and 0.2% amid the sluggish demand for transportation equipment.
In-person activities fell partly due to poor weather conditions, but these are temporary factors.
Meanwhile, South Korea's gross national income, the total amount of money earned by people and businesses, remained unchanged from the previous quarter, despite the rise in real GDP as trade conditions remain sluggish. The Bank of Korea said that if the nation's economy grows 0.7% on quarter during both the third and fourth quarters, it will be able to meet this year's economic growth outlook of 1.4%. Lee Soo-jin, Arirang News.